Yeah, I just unlocked my home with a fingerprint. This is the Lockly Secure Pro Deadbolt Edition. It's a smart lock that's pretty amazing. And honestly, it's something I should have gotten a long time ago. Lockly was nice enough to send me their Secure Pro Smart Lock to review. This is not a sponsored video, nor does Lockly have any input on what I mentioned in this review. Let's start off with the unboxing. Now, some of the features that really set this smart lock apart, it has a fingerprint sensor like I mentioned before. You don't need a key, even though you can use a key still. You don't even need to enter a code. All you need is your fingerprint. Lockly says this has a 3D biometric fingerprint sensor, which is more secure than a simple optical sensor. The Secure Pro also has real-time control, monitoring, and status. You can even control this smart lock with your smart assistant. So let's open up the box. Right on top you have a start here guide, an installation guide, a user manual, and a troubleshooting guide as well. You also have a door hanger instruction guide, which is more for guests that need access to your home. You can hang it on your door and the guests know how to get into the home using the Lockly system. Then you have an activation code, which you're going to want to keep safe. You don't want to lose this box or this card with the activation code on it, because that's how you're actually going to set up the Secure Pro on the application. Now we have the lock itself. We have the inner part and the outer part, but we'll put that to the side for now. Inside the boxes you have a Wi-Fi hub that you'll need to plug in and connect to in order to have real-time access and monitoring. In the box you also have a set of keys, batteries for the smart lock itself, and the actual deadbolt and screws you're going to need for installation. So you pretty much get everything you're going to need to remove your old dumb lock and install the Secure Pro from Lockly. Now looking at the lock itself, this is the satin nickel color, but they also have it in matte black and Venetian bronze. So it's a nice looking lock. I actually really like this color, but I also really like how that matte black looks as well. The only thing you're going to need to provide yourself to get this installed is a Phillips screwdriver and a flathead screwdriver. Now when it comes to installation, Lockly makes it really simple. They of course have the installation guide that comes inside the box, but let me give you a tip here. While the installation guide is really simple and easy to understand, it's way better to just watch the step-by-step video that Lockly provides. So download their application. You can find it on the Apple App Store or the Google Play Store, and just follow the steps in that video. Now it was really easy for me. It took me about 30 minutes to remove my old lock and install the Secure Pro. I didn't really have to change all that much with my door. The previous holes were the correct size for the Secure Pro and it just fit perfectly. Now that may not be the case for you though, and you might have to do some extra work to get the Secure Pro to fit correctly. Lockly does include a guide, but it will require some additional tools and work to make the holes the right size for the Secure Pro if it's not already at the correct size. But I think for the most part, your door's original locks and holes will be able to work just fine with the Lockly Secure Pro. Just keep that in mind. So after installation and setting up the optional door sensor, which just allows you to use the Wi-Fi hub and gives you that real-time monitoring, I now went to the application and did the setup process through the Lockly app. In the application, you have to create an account and go through the whole setup process. Doesn't take longer than about 5 minutes, and then you're up and running. I'm actually really surprised by how easy this whole thing was. Getting up and running was quicker than I thought. The installation and the setup was just really straightforward, and I'll be honest, when I was unboxing the Secure Pro and I saw all the guides and everything that came inside the box, I felt a little intimidated, but it was actually easier than I thought it was going to be, and Lockly has this all kind of streamlined to get you up and running quickly. Now looking at the application, when you first log in, you'll be connected to your lock. It'll give you the status as you can see here. Mine says closed/locked, and you can unlock directly from the application. And the cool thing is you don't need to be near the smart lock to unlock it remotely. You can do it from pretty much anywhere, which is great if you want to give someone access and you're not nearby. You also have a battery status in the top right, and you have the ability to control the smart lock over Wi-Fi or Bluetooth, as you can see here on the top left hand side. Now if we go into the log, this gives you kind of a history of the lock opening and closing and who opened the lock, which is great, especially if you use this for like a rental property or an Airbnb. You can see who entered the property, who left, and things like that. Under access, you can grant users access to open the lock in a variety of ways. You can assign an access code, you can add an e-badge, you can add offline access codes, which is good if your Wi-Fi goes down or if you just don't want to use the Secure Pro over Wi-Fi. And my favorite feature, the fingerprint sensor, is also here. You can add the whole family here and grant them access with their fingerprint. Now, adding a fingerprint is really easy too. Just click add a new fingerprint. Your phone does need to be close to the unit though. Then you're gonna register your fingerprint on the device. You do that a few times and you're all set. Now, of course, you can still use a regular key. That's what the included keys are for. Or you can open up the lock with the keypad as well. Now, so far, I don't really have any complaints about the Secure Pro. It's worked great. The fingerprint sensor is quick and secure. I've tried to open it with other non-registered fingerprints and it didn't work, so that's a good sign. And the lock automatically locks after you close the door, so you'll never accidentally leave the door unlocked, which is also a nice feature. I even registered the Secure Pro with my Google Assistant, so I can simply say, "Okay Google, unlock living room door."
Can I have your PIN?
Then it'll have me say my PIN that I created for security purposes, and it unlocks. Now, it only works with Google Assistant and Alexa, but it would be nice if it was also compatible with Apple HomeKit, but as of right now, it's not. But I'm definitely loving this smart lock. Lockly says that you can get 10 to 12 months of battery life with the included 4 AA batteries, so expect to replace the batteries at least every year, which can be a hassle. That's just one more thing to remember to replace the batteries on, but it's not a huge deal. The battery life is pretty good. But now let's get into the price. You can find the Lockly Secure Pro for about $300, which is honestly pretty competitively priced for a solid smart lock. If you look at something like the Nest Yale smart lock, that's about $280, and that doesn't have features like the Secure Pro has, like the fingerprint sensor unlock. So I do think the Lockly Secure Pro, even though it is pretty expensive, it is around the same price as other smart locks that have less features. And if you're really serious about purchasing the Secure Pro, you can actually get $40 off right now until March 31st. I'll leave the code TechVerve $40 in the description below. If you use that code, you're gonna get $40 off. So that's a nice little discount for a really solid smart lock. So I definitely recommend the Lockly Secure Pro Deadbolt edition. I'll give it a 9 out of 10 because it has a lot of great features. Even though it is on the more expensive end when it comes to smart locks, I think it has a lot of great features. And if you're looking for a solid smart lock with a lot of interesting features, I definitely recommend you check out the Secure Pro. You can check out the Lockly Secure Pro in the description below and let me know what you think about the feature set from the Lockly Secure Pro. Thanks for watching, guys. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more videos just like this one on tech news, reviews, and opinions, make sure you're subscribed to the channel. Hit that notification bell so you don't miss any of our new videos, and I'll see you on the next one.